The Lebanese Hezbollah group is an undoubtedly powerful military force, and it has considerable political clout too. It's a designated terrorist group by America, UK and others because of its history of carrying out major terror attacks in the region. It's feared as much as fervently loved in Lebanon. So how strong is Hezbollah? Well, it's not shy of issuing chilling threats, and some of its propaganda videos are incredibly sophisticated. Look at this latest cinematic effort issued on the Hezbollah Telegram channel. During more than 4 minutes of glossy Hezbollah footage, the images appear to show a range of tunnels cut into rock and the transportation of large missile launchers, although it's not possible to verify if this is genuine. The voiceover is the Hezbollah leader himself, Hassan Nasrallah, taken from a speech some years ago in which he promises revenge if Israel attacks Lebanon and boasts about the group's military capability. Hezbollah, he says, possesses precision and non-precision missiles, along with weapons capabilities. So Nasrallah warns, if Israel imposes a war on Lebanon, Israel will face a destiny and reality it didn't expect any day. To understand a little about Hezbollah, let's take a brief look back. Hezbollah was founded by Iran during Lebanon's civil war. It was initially created to fight Israel's invasion and the occupation of Beirut and parts of South Lebanon in 1982. It became notorious for devastating terror attacks over the next decade, including the US Marine barracks bombing in Beirut, which killed more than 200 US military personnel, and the attack on a Jewish community center in Buenos Aires, when it became the first designated terror group to use suicide bombings. 85 people were killed. After Lebanon's civil war, Hezbollah developed into a powerful military force, battling Israel's occupation of South Lebanon until the Israeli soldiers withdrew in 2000. And its political influence inside Lebanon also grew, with MPs in parliament and cabinet positions. But by 2006, they were at war again, with Hezbollah launching a cross-border attack, killing 8 Israeli soldiers and kidnapping 2 others. Israel responded by mounting a massive air attack and ground invasion. It was a decision that Hezbollah's leader would admit he regretted years later. But the devastating conflict also established Hezbollah's military capabilities, gaining its support and a fearsome reputation across the region. But it's a very divisive group. Its supporters, mostly from Lebanon's Shia community, are fervently loyal. The real issue is that hundreds of Hezbollah fighters have died since October. They're always linking it to a permanent ceasefire in Gaza. And these people are prepared to sacrifice their lives. They believe it's an honor. Hezbollah supporters say the group provides them with key social and economic support, operating as a de facto government in the areas they control.
Israel, boom, 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 always to Lebanon. For Hezbollah, safe. Her children, all people. هودي ولاد ابني إلا هودي ولاد ابني أنا بقدمهم كمان عندي 4 شباب وزوجي بقدمهم فدا سرمية السيد حسن.
One day after the Hamas attack on Israel on October the 7th, Hezbollah officially entered the war. It said to prevent the defeat of the Gaza-based group. And experts say Hezbollah is a far stronger, more dangerous entity now.
Today it's much more powerful in terms of the number of fighters it has. It has well over 100,000 fighters. It has its own special elite forces unit. It's become very conventionalized as an armed force. It's very much like an army now, much more than it is a guerrilla group in the past. It has sophisticated and advanced weapons, including precision-guided missiles. Basically everything Iran has, Hezbollah has, it's safe to say, I think.
As we've seen on several trips to the south of Lebanon, the tit-for-tat exchanges between Israel and Hezbollah have devastated villages on both sides of the border and led to tens of thousands being displaced in Israel and Lebanon. A lot of it is flattened. I mean, houses just flattened. But Hezbollah's involvement in the war has divided parts of this country, with very vocal criticism from some of the Christian far-right parliamentarians.
Either we're a sovereign state and we decide as representatives what to do, or we're in a jungle.
You feel you've been hijacked by Hezbollah?
Yes, the decision has been hijacked by Hezbollah to decide on going forward into this war that we knew how it started, but we cannot know how it will end.
Not only the Lebanese were with this war happening in the south. This why we would have liked Lebanon to support the Palestinian cause without being a part, like the other Arab countries.
But those who know Hezbollah insist all roads lead to Gaza, and they believe there's only one way to stop all-out war.
Hezbollah and its ally will not step down even for 1 centimeter before the war or the Palestinian in Gaza declare that they have a real and permanent ceasefire. Nothing will happen. All the initiative which are on the table are unuseful, and it will be unuseful till the last day of the war in Gaza.